You already see what it is, man. It's that boy Punch, new face, new money. It's 50.com, man. I got my girls with me, man. You gotta introduce yourself. Let them know.
What's up, Audra the rapper? 215, it's your girl Mazin.
Bang. So listen, I'm impressed. Let me tell you why I'm impressed. Y'all look really nice. I hate to be like, oh, girl rappers gotta look nice, but it helps. It helps a lot. I love it. Beautiful women. How does it feel that you're about to start this whole journey to be on TV? Then we'll go backwards and talk about your story.
I'm excited. I'm excited. A little nervous, but more excited than maybe just a little bit. I mean, with me, I feel like it's just all part of the journey further and getting the music out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the platform that just happens to present itself at the moment. So, I'm excited.
This changes the game. All y'all boyfriends or girlfriends, however y'all giving it up, it's gonna get the phones are gonna start ringing.
Well, they already. Oh, already.
Already. Yeah. Excessively more than normal, right?
Yeah, of course.
I can imagine. So I guess we start this way. You're from Philly?
Yeah.
I can hear the slang so much. I guess tell us a little bit about how you came up. When you started rapping, the whole Philly thing, I know you got some Meek Mill affiliation a little bit. What's up?
So I started this about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, just as a hobby, like I was always good with words, putting words together, rhyming. And I actually got persuaded by one of my friends, like, yo, you should rap. And I ain't take it serious at the time. Somebody recorded me like spitting one day, put it on the internet. This was Facebook was like the wave at the time. And I got like a lot of views on Facebook. Next thing I know, people start hitting me up for like features. I'm fresh out of my first year of college, broke as hell. So I get somebody like, yo, I got $500 for you to do this verse.
No way.
And I'm like, I've never been in a studio or nothing. But I'm like, $500, like, just to spit, this is like, that's easy.
Yeah.
I go to the studio, I lay the verse, get my check, and I'm like, damn. But when I was in the studio, I was like, yo, this is just like kind of cool. Like, I think I want to do this. And I actually just started doing it, and it like took off pretty fast for me. Like within like the first 6 months of me rapping, I was on like all the radio stations in the Tri-State, Delaware, Philly, Jersey. I was having meetings and whatnot in New York. I was opening up for all the artists that was coming to my city.
Yeah.
And then like maybe not even a year after that, I had linked up with Meek. I actually knew Meek before the music, but we kept bumping into each other, and he actually signed me tonight at Powerhouse, our Powerhouse, Philly's Powerhouse.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I want to keep the first lady of Dream Chasers. So I did like a year with Meek, one of my first tour. And then from there, I just never stopped. Just kept pushing.
I mean, and just tap back on that. I mean, just ask. Is there really like a big girl rap market in Philly, or did you just kind of just, oh, I'm here, and now you just own the whole shit?
What's crazy is at the time when I first started, it was a crazy girl rap market. Like,
Or was?
I did a cipher. My first cipher was like with the top chicks that was in the city at the time, like on the come up. And I never did a cipher before either. And they was like, yeah, you know, I want you to do the cipher, but you know, the other girls got an advantage over you.
Yeah.
They already had the beats. You know, they like, you know, and I'm like, I don't care. I did the cipher, and the market was like pretty open. You still had the female MCs that, you know, kind of paved the way in Philly, like the Miss J's, the Nina Rosses, all of them. They still was on the scene, like doing their thing. And then you had like a whole wave of other females that was, you know, had a name like buzzing a little bit in my city. So I was coming up, I was like the new girl. I just looked at it like, I mean, I'm confident in what I do, so it wasn't no type of fear or nothing. I'm gonna come around and do what I do, and it's gonna be that.
I ain't mad. I guess, Audra, I guess the same thing. We want to introduce, let the people feel what your whole story about, so they love you more. What's the come up with it?
I mean, easy. I've been at it for a minute. Originally from Richmond, Virginia. Man. Put my first project out when I was 16, sold it out the trunk in like car washes in Petersburg and Richmond. And that's
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
See?
Sweet
Pay
and
attention.
sour.
Fuck.
Yes, I was posted up in front of like the Sweet Talks, Bubble Caprice, and all of that on the cover. Man, so Richmond with it. Yeah, been going at it for a minute. Put out 3 other projects aside from that. Just in college, like I always knew this was what I wanted to do. I went to school and I like studied music business and music production, so I could like have my hand in like recording. You know what I'm saying? So I could be fully involved in all aspects of my music. Is how I saw it. You know, just going heavy from there. Even when I was in college, like junior, senior year of college, I was taking a $15 China bus back and forth to New York twice a month.
Oh, shit's not safe.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I'm here. We made it.
Luckily.
You know what
it's
I'm
really
saying?
bad. Google China bus. It's not good.
Oh man, come on. So yeah, so I mean, you know, just going at it heavily, coming up here, then eventually moved up here and just like further marketing myself, and you know what I'm saying, just never taking no influencer and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just really been going at it, you know?
I love it. In some twisted, like, unique way. This wasn't in, like, his bio and shit. This is how you know I fuck with you.
Oh, okay.
There was, like, years ago with this Maybach room and stuff. And then, ironically, she's with Meek, and it's like you were supposed to be with Ross. What happened with all of that?
I mean, with the way the whole Ross situation happened is, there's a radio station now where I'm from, 92.1, and one of the anchors up there like really fucked with me. He invited me up there, and that was the same day like Ross and Khaled was promoting BMF and their projects.
Yeah.
And I was just like a fly on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Just watching the shit. And then commercial break come on, Ross says, everybody, what's your Twitter? What's your Twitter? I'm like, my Twitter's Audra Rapper. He was like, you don't rap? You don't look like you rap. You don't rap.
Yeah.
Rap the nigga right then and there. Alright, cool. He commercial over. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, alright, follow me. Go outside, rap this in for like 10 minutes. Next day, I'm in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Just like recording like the situation like that. And he really just like, from that point, I was just, you know, doing the projects out of my trunk. I was like on my couch with it. Like I knew this is what I wanted to do, but I was still like a home-based level. Like for him to come on and like be my mentor, you know, with it. And then that was just when it was Maybach, it was him, it was Triple C's, it was Magazine, you know what I'm saying? It was just like him in Miami with it before he linked up with Warren and everything.
Yeah.
And we was just all down there in Sweden, Switch Sweet Studios working, and then his situation with Warren took place. And then, I mean, things just happened differently, but he's, you know, he was always very helpful in helping me with my art and just really just showing me how shit works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's dope. Hopping beginning stories. Most artists, they be like, you see, I was rapping and then like, I got hair. You know, they don't really have shit. It's cool, I like it. So now y'all get approached when your phone rings and it's oxygen. And you gotta seem like, in fact, we take it one step further. Be honest, they're not looking. Did y'all look at season 1?
I actually watched the first like 2 episodes because when they announced the show, I had like 1 million people like, why you not on this show? Like, why you not this? And I actually tuned in like, oh, well, let me see like, you know, who else out here popping?
Yeah.
And my mom is like a reality show freak, so she actually tuned in. She watched both seasons before, you know, I even got
same with my mom.
I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, you know, from the first season with my mom actually, and it just looked like that. But I didn't ever watch the show.
With me, it was the same thing. Like the show got announced, I guess, first season. I'm in the hair salon, and my hairstylist like, oh, is this new show with these female rappers? Why you not on? I'm like, what you talking about? You know, I go home, I peep the episode, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. I actually knew Sai. You know, I didn't know she was a part of it until everything took place with it. And I was like, oh shit, you know, this is dope. But I never like tuned in to every episode. There's no show I could fall in love with a show, and I'm still just never able to sit in front of the TV every week at the same time to catch you. But y'all better.
Oh, good. I see. So did y'all get the call? Is there hesitation to want to do it? Because we all know reality TV isn't the most like, yo, the Cinderella record. You know, it looks like some ratchet bullshit most of the time. There was.
Yeah. I actually did. I thought I was like somebody was playing a joke on me when I first got the call. Cause they ain't like call my business line, my managing line. They like directly call my number. And it's like, yeah, you know, you interested in Sisterhood hip hop? And I didn't even know they were doing a 3rd season. So I'm like, there's somebody playing on my phone, so I ain't really paying no line. They just kept calling. So once they put the offer on the table, I kind of just like left it there. Like I ain't even really paying no line. Like I mentioned it to my manager and my mom, but I was like, they like, you gonna do it? I was like, nah, I don't really know. Like I never really gave it much thought. And then they just kept calling me. So I'm like, all right, let me look into this. So I watched like little clips and stuff. I like tuned into the other girl that was on the show and really like dug deep and see if the platform was, you know, for me. And when I looked, I actually got a call from like Love and Hip Hop around the same time. And I like balanced out the 2 weighed out my options, and you know, Sisterhood Hip Hop made sense because it's like other young female artists that don't think they have a chance to let them know like it's possible. You just got to put the work in. And I feel like this show displays that within all of us. Like you watching 5 females from different areas, different sounds, different vibes, different struggles, but at the same time, we chasing one dream, but it's not no real life beef on here. It's like we support one another. We got our problems, we have our little confrontations, but we support one another, and it shows what we go through as artists, as humans, as African Americans, and then on top of that, as female artists. So I felt like the platform would be dope for what I had going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I had hesitation with reality as a whole. Like I just never felt you should give people other than what you want to sell them. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them too much to form an opinion around. But with this show, after peeping it, like the episodes I did catch from the 1st and the 2nd season, I didn't know this was a show I rocked with. But so when they reached out to us, they reached out to my team. They didn't hit me directly. My team sat on it for like a month and a half or so, not even sending it my way, letting me know, because they just knew how I felt about reality TV.
You too popular for that?
No, not even that. I just felt like, come on, like it just don't match. I didn't, the whole bubble of reality TV, it just didn't match. But when they sent this opportunity my way, I'm like, yo, y'all sat on it this long, like, let's see what they talking about, So I really rock with this platform and how it differentiates from, the stereotypical outlook on reality TV, because one, it is showcasing the music, and then two, it's giving a real life in-depth story of how this music is getting made. And then outside of that, the reasoning I am making this music. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it can help people, or listeners and the audience, put the person to the music a lot better. So
I'll say this. Number one, it's definitely not rap shit. It's not. It's a couple like Audra and shit like that, but I feel like that's normal. They gotta do what the fuck they gotta do. But to be real, I think the thing that has, I've mentioned it to a couple of people that I was gonna interview y'all, and a lot of people's view on it is, I feel like the show was cool, but no girl has popped from the show yet to the level that people would consider popping. You get what I'm saying?
That was kind of, it wasn't my hesitation, but it was said to me kind of the same way that you said it.
Yeah.
And no shade to anybody else on the show.
No shade. I don't gotta be nice though.
I feel like you gotta utilize what you have. Like you gotta use it the right way. So, no pun intended, but you got this platform, you gotta do something with it.
Yeah, they all got.
So it's like you
see
got
everybody
this.
with hundreds of thousands of followers now.
Fuck the followers, that ain't.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
No, but hear what I'm saying. I see everybody. They've grown now to 100,000, 20 million followers.
I get that, but
really
you gotta look at it like you gotta sit down. I sat down with my team before I gave the yes or the no. It's like, how can we utilize this to make the picture bigger, to make everything bigger? Not just, I got 106,000 followers on my own before I was even announced for the show. Not that that's a whole lot, but if we talk about followers, then that was already there.
Yeah.
So, but I'm talking about how can we use this? The world gonna see you, but make sure the music is there. Let's make sure the visuals is right. Let's make sure we got a solid team. Let's get some show money. Let's work on the album, the EP. Let's get in with the right production.
Yeah.
Let's walk in these labels and let them know who you is. Like, you can't just sit on it like, oh, I'm on TV. I'm a reality star. I don't want to be considered a reality star. I want you to see my story from this show, but at the same time, you're gonna know what I can do as an artist and as a person.
Yeah.
And you just gotta take everything that you have and utilize it the right way. So I feel like
I get what you're saying. It gotta be commented on. You get what I'm saying? Because the girls who had the look, first season, oh my God, first time, we didn't know what to do. Second season, it's like, okay, now one of you gotta fucking out.
Like
is this the strongest cast
that show
out of all the
was
seasons?
huge. First season.
I'm aware.
First season, we wouldn't have been having this conversation like nobody popped from the show if I was on the show.
Cause you gonna pop.
Of course.
It's dope. It's good shit. They're gonna see it.
Yeah.
I like this kind of talk.
They gonna see
I like this kind of talk. I'm not mad at it at all. Yo, when it comes down to women rap, another thing that frustrates me is that I feel like a lot of times niggas like saying, yo, you're nice, girl.
Yeah.
I'm young and Mace DJ. You get what I'm saying? So I deal with a lot of the struggles that y'all face for having a girl, female, rapper that's like, oh, we don't want she dope, but she a girl. You get what I'm saying? Is this something that you just shrug off your shoulder now, or is it still fucking agitate y'all or get y'all pissed when they give you the you're good for a girl talk?
I think all of that's done. Like, even just saying women rap, like, okay, it's all rap, and I just happen to, you know what I'm saying? I happen to have this. That's it. That's the only thing that differentiates. So, like, I'm gonna go at it the same way a nigga would go at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this music. You gonna hear it. You gonna open up your same apps and hear my shit. The same playlist. You gonna hear a nigga shit.
So
where's that difference at? You lady sound like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So all that shit kills me. Because I feel like when you go into it, separating it like that with that title, you go into it with a whole new expectation.
Is it gonna stop? Do y'all see an end to this? So what if they go, look, it's no more girl got rap, it's just all.
This how I feel about it. I feel like the difference is, and I feel like it's kind of changing now because you kind of see a little more unity between the females, but we'll stick together. And that's not the main point, but it's a major factor. Because it's like you can have a guy make a successful record and he do a remix and he'll throw 4 other guys who's just as popping as him, maybe even a little more, a little less, on that record and make a successful remix. You think back to all the records that had multiple ladies on it. Most of those records were initiated by a male, like My Chick Bad, or the Tesha remix, Busted that. So it's like, it's rare that you see Audra the rapper have a record and be like, yo, let me put Saya Lee and Bree on this remix and we just kill it from a female aspect. Or even let me put Saya Lee and Drake on here. It's no mixture, there's no unity there. So I feel like if we really stuck together as females, make it friendly competition. It's cool, we all chasing the same dream, but it's really not just one spot for one female.
Yeah.
And if as long as we don't believe that, we make that untruthful as possible, then we knock so many barriers and so many walls down. We just walk through stunting like it's 6 female rappers. We all chasing the same dream, but we walk through together. Like I can spit, she can spit, so can go down the line. We all can spit, but we here. And I feel like I can out rap a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
So I can out rap a lot of rappers. Period. Yeah. Female or male. So it's like you putting the sex on it for what?
Retrospective.
Yeah.
It's not the most just pure rap.
Right.
It's infused with tons of different sounds, tons of different,
right.
You know what I mean? A digit release party.
Right.
See, this is more plugs. This is good shit.
It's fair, fair.
How do you feel about how? Because people go so hard on critiquing, like, oh, she's not really a rapper because she does this. I see that the biggest backlash was Dreezy in like the last couple months. That now they're like, she rapped hard, and then her single comes out and she's like singing on it. And I saw everybody killing her in the comments. And I don't really understand why.
Right.
You know, she gonna rap for you out the streets and she gonna get her radio record and get her money.
It's all music, man.
You were so R&B, singing, pop, electronic. It's so much shit in here. I don't even know why. I just want you to kind of explain more your sound, what causes you to infuse it.
100%. I feel like for people to understand me as an artist and the music I make, you really just gotta understand how I was introduced to music. Like I grew up in a household, I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up listening to funk, soul, jazz, gospel, and that's it. Like I used to have to wait till my mom and my grandma went to sleep, go put Ford on the antenna and try to sneak a music video in. You know what I'm saying? And like that's where my love of hip hop came. But before that, before I even like finessed that, like I grew up on a whole bunch of different sounds, and that's really what influenced me. You know what I'm saying? And then lyricism on top of that. And I feel like it's all music. Like rap is the medium that I'm great at, and that's the medium that I love. But it's not the only sound I love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all music. Like I tend to be the best musician. Period. You know what I'm saying? Engineer, all of that. Like I'm just dope at music. Period. Like don't let the name twist it up. Like I can't rap, but it's like music in general. That's what I aim to fuck up.
I'm not mad at it. Well, listen, they on Sisterhood of Hip Hop, so this only makes sense. We in this 50, we in June, this everywhere. We gotta hear something for the people. Give them something. They love the bars. This is where they gonna get to see, do we really love this girl, or is she only good to look at? Let's see what the fuck you gotta say.
ATR, see? I don't want to be a star. It's too much upkeep. Plus, I'm similar to the moon, except I never catch that fade. I just disappear on niggas while I still create the wave. And I don't want your money, nigga. You can keep your praise. See, I'm seeking something higher now, inspired now. But all of this means nothing if my mom can't retire now. I'm wired now. All my day one homies getting higher now. And if you owe me money, then I suggest you wire now. Or I'm in your county with a bounty on your Kango. In your township with a brown bitch, move off my say-so. Okay, go. 3 syllables, leave you a vegetable in your vestibule. I'm next to pull that trigger that's configured from these lyrics, and if I ain't live it from my lips, nigga, you won't hear it. It's ATR.
Oh.
Damn, this life getting crazy. My cousin just called me. She had a baby, but last month she called me for abortion money. I'm like, oh, well, fuck it. You know life is funny, but what can I do? You know, these niggas gonna do that shit. I'm gonna just do that shit too. Get in the booth and play them for a fool, and I know it ain't cool, but fuck it. Listen, I'm out in college, y'all eating for loops every day. And I'm like, man, you in the way, man. You getting me fat while I'm up in the gym trying to get this shit back with some sweats and some Timbs. I'm from Philly. But you cannot get me out of my zone to bring that shit home. Do this for my city. I know it's a lot of bitches who do not fuck with me. They hear me all on the radio. Still I am hood and all these noodles and spaghettios. I do not think they was ready. Straps on my sneakers, but got way more pumps than the Getty though. I can stand and do the red bottoms. Ain't got a problem with Steve Man. It's $1,000 or it's $50. I'm gonna rock the shit because my bank's stacking, bitch.
I ain't fucking mad at that, nigga. I want y'all to front on them now. You already see what this 50.com is punch, man. Audra the rapper, Lee Mazin. Oh, it's our time, right? Bang!